straight line in a complex plane. Now here we study how we can write the equation and different parameters of a line which is drawn in a complex plane as against the regular xy real plane. Now first the equation of a line passing through the two complex numbers denoted by z1 and z2 is given by the determinant as shown here, that is z bar 1, z1 z1 bar 1 and z2 bar 1 is equal to 0. So this can be rewritten in a different format by expanding the determinant and corresponding rearrangements as z minus z1 upon z bar minus z1 bar equal to z1 minus z2 upon z1 bar minus z2 bar. Now we can see that it is easy to remember this equation because if we consider the corresponding counterpart in ordinary plane coordinate geometry, then that is given by x y1 x1 y1 1 and the other point, second point, that is x2 y2 and 1, and this determinant is required to be equal to 0. Right, so therefore this particular determinant for complex line is very much analogous. Now moving ahead, with respect to this line in complex plane, we have the other parameters, that is the general equation of a line in complex plane is given by a bar z plus a z bar plus b equal to 0, where a is some complex number which is a fixed complex number and b is a purely real number, and the z is nothing but the variable here involved. Okay, so this is the general form of equation of a line in complex plane, and for this line the slope or the complex slope is given by minus of real part of a upon imaginary part of a. Okay, so since a is a complex number which is kind of arbitrarily constant, so from that we can find out what is the slope of this particular line. And lastly, the distance of any given point, say zc, from the general line as we have seen in the second point. Now this distance is given by the formula a bar zc plus a zc bar plus b inside the modulus whole divided by 2 times modulus of a. So the numerator is again analogous to the formula which we use to calculate the distance of a point from a line in ordinary coordinate plane. So this formula is also very much similar to that.